Long time ago, while Buddha was resting, one of his disciples questioned, Buddha, what is the cause of suffering? Buddha responded, greed. Greed is the root of all evil. Greed is the result of desire, and desire is never satisfied. You can never be satisfied because the more you have, the more you want. Greed is like a bottomless pit which exhausts the person in an endless effort to satisfy the need without ever reaching satisfaction. Ananda, one of Buddha's disciples, replied, but why do we always crave more? Are our desires limitless? Buddha smiled and started telling a story. Once upon a time, there was a wealthy merchant who owned everything he desired. He had a successful business, lovely home, a large family, and a huge number of servants to attend to his every need. Despite his wealth and possession, the merchant was always unhappy. Every morning he would wake up thinking, I need more. As a result, he worked tirelessly day and night to increase his wealth. He also ignored his family. One day, the merchant heard of a wise man who lived in a nearby village. He was said to be a master of contentment and happiness, and the merchant decided to seek his advice. He traveled to the village and found the wise man. The merchant asked him, how can I find contentment and happiness in my life? The wise man replied, contentment is not found in the search of material possession. It is found within yourself. If you are always seeking more, you will never be satisfied. But if you learn to be content with what you have, you will find true happiness. But how can I be content with what I have when there is always something more to possess? Said the merchant. The wise man smiled and said, think of it this way. Assume you have a cup that you filled with water. You cannot add more water to a cup that is already full. However, if you empty the cup, you can refill it. The same can be said for your desire. You cannot find contentment if you are constantly filled with desire, but you can find contentment and happiness if you learn to empty yourself from those desires. The wise man's word shocked the merchant and made him realize that he had been living his life incorrectly. He went home and started practicing contentment. He learned to appreciate what he had and let go of his desire for more. He started spending more time with his family, and he discovered that he was happier than he had ever been. Buddha finished his story and explained his disciples, we too can find happiness if we learn to be content with what we have. Just like the merchant, greed will never satisfy us, but gratitude will. The disciple nodded in agreement, and they all left with a new appreciation for the value of contentment and gratitude.